The New South Wales government has backed down from its decision to retrospectively cut payments to households who had installed solar panels on their roofs. It proposed dropping the rebate from 60 to 40 cents per kilowatt hour. The outcry from the public, the solar industry and from its own backbenchers prompted an offer of compensation. But now Premier Barry O'Farrell says the rebate will stay as it is. Here's State Political reporter Mark Tobin. So Mark, this is quite a back down. Is it a victory for people power?
I guess you could say it is, Ros. There were huge protests on the streets of Sydney and also all around the state, protesters targeting individual electorate offices of coalition MPs. There was a whole lot more protests this week and another big one planned for Sydney later on this week. I guess that will now be cancelled, given that Barry O'Farrell has gone back on his threat to slash this subsidy. It wasn't just people power, though. It was also the power of his own coalition MPs. There was a backbench revolt of sort. One MP fired off a 5-page letter which was leaked to the media outlining a whole lot of concerns. Other government MPs also publicly spoke out about these changes. Barry O'Farrell says he's taken on board their concerns, but also the concerns of crossbench MPs in the upper house. Barry O'Farrell doesn't have a majority in the upper house. He needs minor parties to get his legislation through. They weren't going to back this, and the combination of people not being happy with these changes and the fact that the minor parties weren't going to support it is behind this backflip today. Barry O'Farrell has spoken about the changes a short time ago at a media conference. This is what he had to say.
I'm a realist. There's no point in putting forward changes that don't have broad community support, that raise concerns across the community and that won't in the end get through the state's upper house. I make no apologies for endeavouring to clean up a mess left to this government by the Labor Party.
So, Mark, what does this mean for other legislation proposed by the O'Farrell government?
Well, as he said, he is reliant on the minor parties. And there was a setback for Barry O'Farrell at the weekend. He was trying to bring in new industrial relations laws. And the minor parties forced a compromise on this. They excluded police from this new arrangement. And that's caused a whole lot of division within the public service, because police are now exempt from this new wages policy. Other unions up in arms that they weren't given this thing. But I guess it shows you just how powerful these crossbench MPs are in New South Wales.
Mark, thank you.
Thank you.